Guys, good evening. Share my screen. Can one confirm? Can see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for confirming. Okay, so we were at PLSQL. Okay. So as part of the PLSQL, we have started the last week procedures. Okay. So this is the first chapter, as I explained. So the second chapter will be functions. Okay. Okay. The first chapter will be, guys. Your stored procedures only, and then functions, and then we do have a clusters, and the last one is triggers. Okay, so the agenda for this week is, guys, this will be the last week for you for DBMS. Okay, so I'll be finishing this, and there are a few more concepts are there in SQL that I'll try to cover. Okay, so this is this what plan. And this weekend, I'll be planning the workshop for MongoDB as well. Okay. The last week, yeah, it's not possible for me. But yeah, this week I'll create a workshop on MongoDB. Okay. So as part of the procedures, I think the last session we were practicing about declaration section. Correct? Declaration section. I mean, how to declare variables in procedures. And I do recall how to use control, I mean, the decision making statements, right? So what are the decision making statements? Guys, what we learn as part of decision making statements? Anybody recall? Guys, did anybody recall what we covered as part of decision making statements in procedures?
For while
No, ma. Here we use, if, else, right? Else if, right? These are the
correct.
things we covered. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely correct. And then we covered something, loop statements as well. So what are the loop statements I covered here? You remember? I covered while and for loop,
While
right?
and for loop.
Correct. And also, I've shown you guys execute, how to execute multiple SQL queries. I've shown you guys how to execute multiple SQL queries. Are you able to recall this? Are you able to recall this?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. And also, guys, have shown you how to make query reusability. How can make query reusability? Did anybody practice this? Did anybody practice this query reusability? Hope you recall on high level. Whenever you write insert or update or delete, okay, you generally write hard code the values, correct? But as I explained, should not hard code the values. Instead,
We can use variables.
Replace with variable.
correct. You have to replace with the variables. Okay, I hope you guys are, uh, practice that. I given some 3 use cases. If you forget, no worry. I will try to cover today again this query reusability. And today, guys, I'll be showing you the parameter types first. I think I remember we have not covered all the parameter types, right? So basically, how many types of parameter types we have, guys?
Three types.
In,
In,
out.
In, out.
correct. So I'll try to cover this today as a first topic, and then I'll go with exception handling. Okay, exception handling. So these are the things, guys, I'll try to cover today. So if time permit for me, okay, yeah, if time permit for me, guys, this is again, I'll repeat for you this, no worry, okay, this I'll repeat again, and if time permit, I'll go with, example for functions, okay, yeah. So before we jump into the things, I just want to hear the syntax of procedures, stored procedure. Can one unmute and tell me the syntax, full syntax, how to create a procedure?
Create procedure name, parameter list, as
But
begin.
yeah, wait. From now onwards, right? So use this statement now. Create, replace. You understood, right? Why I'm writing that?
Sir, any old one is there with same name means it will replace.
Correct, correct. So here we should write as begin, and we do, body of the process, and then we should do end, and we should do slash, right? And here, what should I write, guys?
Parameters.
Parameter list.
Parameter.
But I given some order. Anyone recall that order? First,
Variable name, then
no, no, no,
the
no, no,
types
no. I
of
should say param name,
Parameter name. Param type.
parameter name, comma, yeah. Then the,
Param type.
yeah, correct. Param type followed by,
Param data type.
nice, nice. So three things, guys, you should give it. And this is comma separated, okay? Comma separated. First, param name, let's say X, param type, in or in out, and param data type, whether it is number or char or var or what. So that you have to declare it. Okay. So this is the full rigid syntax. Now, guys, as a plan today, so the first topic I'll go with this parameter types. Okay, in out. I think we covered, but yeah, I want to give you the heads up one more time. This. Okay. So let's say, guys, am I covered this parameter type in out? No, right? In, I think I
no, sir.
covered, right? In, I
Only
think
in
I
use
covered.
it, sir.
So no worry, I'll go with the example again. So I want to do total of three numbers. Okay, I want to do total of three numbers. So if it is a C language, what you will do? You will create a function this way, right? So I'll declare the variables like this, right? Int n1, int n2, int n3, int n3, and inside it directly you can write printf. Okay, and this is one best approach I was showing you. Okay, we can take a one more extra variable and we can do that lot of things. But yeah, there's one more possibility. So guys, this is a C code, correct? Okay, as I explained yesterday, I mean earlier, if you have a knowledge on C functions or Java methods, so procedures are very simple. Okay, now guys, first I'll show you this example. Okay, so let's copy this procedure. So now procedure name is I was writing something total. Okay, total. And here I will taking. Can you help me? Can you help me? Parameter name. First parameter name.
N1
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
number.
Nice. Okay. Everyone understood, right? This order. This is quite different than your programming languages. Okay. You should say entry. And yeah, instead of this printf, what should I write?
It should write dbms underscore output
Hmm.
dot
Correct. So should say
put underscore line.
dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Yeah, you do print that, and don't forget to give semicolon. That's it. So guys, this is the code for it. I'm sure it's not tough for everyone. Then how do I run this? I mean, how do I
Execute
use
Execute
this?
total.
total, sir,
Correct. It's a
and pass
execute.
the parameters.
Correct. Execute total and
Arguments.
pass, yes, 100, and let's say I'm passing 1000. Okay. So I'll be running this, but prior to this, let me pass this. Set server output space on to show the outputs, right? And let's copy this. Yeah, run it, guys. I think it's showing some error. Create or replace. Okay. So I was assuming that this total may be, a ready-made thing in an SQL. Maybe we can change it. So total, let's say value. Okay. Just, a total value. Maybe the total is already ready-made. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Let's run it. Yeah. What it's showing. Wait. Oh, I know what was the mistake. Anyone guess? I know what was the.
Declaration.
No, I was not using the keyword procedure. Correct? Correct?
Sir,
Yes, you
sir,
understood. Create
sir.
or replace procedure
Procedure
name.
procedure name.
Right, right. A very fundamental thing I was missing. Sorry. Okay, let's run it. And guys, you can see the output is 1110. Since you are passing 10 and 100 and 1000. So maybe you have a question here, sir. Why you consider them as in? Okay, why you consider them in these three, right? N1 in, N2 in, N3 in. Why? Guys, this is we know it's a business logic, correct? Right? This is actually a business logic, right? So for this business logic, this 10, 100,000 are inputs to this business logic, correct? This all are input to the business logic. Without knowing the values, we cannot do the logic, right? That's the reason, guys. They will be in. Make sense?
Sure.
Make sense. Okay. I think, guys, the similar examples we already covered, but yeah, I think at least hope you're able to recall it. Okay. Now let me quickly show this is maybe we can consider uh, example for in parameter. Okay. Example for in parameter we can consider. Let's take the same total of three numbers. Same total of three numbers I can explain a different way also. Okay. By using out parameter itself. Let's see guys how I can do the total of three numbers by using out parameter. So generally here what I'll be doing, I'll be taking one more extra variable n4. Okay. N4, and in N4, in N4, in N4, I'm storing this result. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Now, we just now confirm N1, N2, N3 are inputs, right? And after you're doing business logic, you're storing the result into one more variable N4, correct? Now, in the same context, if it is a procedure, we can consider N4 is, a out variable, guys. A out variable like this. N4 out number. I hope this is makes sense, everyone, when to declare a parameter as out. Please confirm. Yes, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
For
Okay.
output variable, you have to declare out.
Correct, correct. And also this line also everyone clear, right? N4 colon equal to and the business law. Guys, yeah, what is N4 here? Sorry, what is a colon equal here?
Assignment
Colon.
operator, sir.
SN.
Correct, correct, correct. So I think the procedure creation is everyone clear, I believe. Okay, the procedure creation is everyone clear, but the execution point little bit tricky. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to do the execution of the out parameter execution here. So if I write something like this, what is it? Guys, just I'm asking about this. What is it?
Inner
Okay, you'll
body, sir.
ask. No,
We write business logic inside.
no. In procedures, if I just write some begin and end, this type of procedure is called as static or
Anonymous.
dynamic or anonymous. Yes, yes. Now this is my anonymous procedure. Okay. Now in anonymous procedure, uh, so I'll be declaring, okay, I'll be declaring four variables. I know, guys, yeah, why you are creating this variable. I'll tell you this whole explanation. But yeah, declare one variable. Declare one variable. I'll tell you where we use this variable. Okay. And then do a begin and end. Then do a begin and end. One more extra begin and end. And here, call your total value function. Call your total value function. Call your total value function. Now add an extra parameter x. Okay. Add an extra parameter x. And here in dbms underscore output underscore line, just you can display that x value is. That's it. You need to do it. So first let's create this procedure again. Okay. Let's create this procedure again. Yeah, it's got created. Okay, it's got created without any errors. Since you added an out parameter here, and then I'll be executing this. I'll be executing this as well. Yeah. As you can see the output 1110. Okay, same output. I'm sure you have some questions here. Okay, I know what was your questions, but yeah, I'll ask you. Maybe we can go step by step here. Okay. Now total value is your what do you call it as your procedure. Okay, which has one, two, three, and four parameters. Correct. Now, if your procedure has four parameters, you should also supply four values. Correct. Correct. So 10 is assigned to N1. This is assigned to this 1003. Now talk about this X. What is X? X is nothing but a extra variable that you take, the extra variable that you take, to store the results. Now this X is initially empty. Okay, you declare it as an empty. Nothing will be there here. You remember right now why I created this? This is just to store the results only. Now this X is pointing to N4. Correct? X is pointing to N4. Now in N4, what you are doing? You are storing 10 plus 20 plus, sorry, 100 plus 10 plus 100 plus 1000, right? Now this N4 is equal to this X. And once this procedure execution is done, N4 value you are giving back to X, and the X value, we are printing to this value. I hope this is makes sense, everyone. How to execute a procedure whenever it has, out parameter. Guys, this is the anonymous procedure I have taken for your information. I know, I think here you get confused. That's why you took extra begin and end here. So this is something, this is entirely, a anonymous procedure you have to take. So through anonymous procedure only, guys, you have to test a procedure which has, an out parameter. Okay. Does that make sense, everyone? What I did? Please confirm quick.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I'm assuming that, everyone on same page. Okay. Guys, if you're not clear, please stop me right away. So there's a, example 2. This is, we can consider example 1. Example 1. Now, let me show you one more use case quickly. Yeah. So let's say it's cube of a number. Cube of a number. The program is, cube of a number. So I'll quickly write a C code. Okay. I'll write a quickly C code. So there we need only one number. Okay. We need only one number. And that number is equal to, I was doing this logic test. Does that make sense? The logic I have written? N equal to N into N into N. Make sense? Guys, make sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now in this context, if you see, N, let's say if you pass 5 as argument, so 5 into 5 into will be calculated, nothing but 125. That 125 again you're storing to the same variable. Now, whenever this logic, before this logic execution, guys, here the N value is 5, but after this logic gets executed, the N value replaced it with 125. So that's what N is behaving here. Now let's quickly write down the procedure. Now, if you see, procedure name is Q, and as we discussed, you have to take only one parameter, that to in out type. In out type, and the logic also very straightforward. So just you should say n times into n. Okay. The guy, this is something, a procedure creation. You can spend some time and ask me if you have any queries here. And always I was taking a basic C example and then I was writing the procedures. Make sense? Can I get some thumbs up symbols, please? Guys, I was waiting. Can I get some thumbs up symbols? Okay, nice. Okay. So let me quickly show you guys how to execute it. Again, you have to take the help of the anonymous project to run it. Again, yesterday you need a x number here. Yeah, you need a x number here. And here x equal to, I was assigning 5. Okay. And for 1 second, guys, 1 second. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm back. So here, you how to call that function with the x value, and then finally can print the x value. Guys, hope you recall this section is for just for declaring variable. Now here I did initialization and I was calling your procedure, and we know x is a inout, so n is a formal name of x, correct? Now what you are passing? 5, right? Now 5 will be passing as a in first, right? Now 5 into 5 into 5 calculated, and that now finally we are storing 125 here, and now the 525 will become a out, nothing but here the x value will become 125. That 125 we are printing it. So that's happening here. Okay, let's run it. Yeah, see, procedure is created without any errors, and let's run this. Yeah, showing error. Where was it showing the error? Unsupported constructor or internal error. Why so? 1 second. Let me validate. Declare again x number, x equal to 5. Okay. Cube of x. And this is printing it. Statement ignored. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, I was clicking on mute. Let me double check what mistake I did. See, the board looks good. That's it. I was not doing any end properly. End. Arey, everything looks good. Oh, I do recall now. Let's do this. Let's rename this to this. Rename to this. Yeah, the problem is, guys, CUB is there now, cube. That's a ready-made function in real SQL, I mean SQL. So that's the reason it's not executed. I haven't done any new bigger changes. Just I renamed it. Okay, so you can see the output is 125. Guys, do you have any questions here? Because I'm done with the all 3 types of parameters explanation. If you have any questions, yeah, you can ask me.
Sir,
Can I get
anonymous
it?
function should be used after the procedure only, sir.
Prashant, actually, see, this is anonymous procedure is just for testing purpose, okay? Okay, and see, we are a developer, right? We are a developer. First, we'll write this procedure. Okay, this is step number 1. Now, developer here just doing the testing on SQL itself. Okay, this is where we'll take the help of anonymous procedure. Okay, anonymous procedure. If developer want to test it, whether it is working fine or not. But this is manual testing, right? Manual, validation, simply I can say, instead of testing. Because again, if you think tester, don't think, a tester point of view. A developer validating his logic. Okay. But in a real-time projects, right? So you just create a procedure. This is step number 1. And then you have to write a Java code, okay? Or a Python code. But yeah, here you have to write a Java code. This is nothing but your JDBC. Okay. in JDBC. If you really want a proof, I'll give you some prompt. You can ask this ask to ChatGPT. Okay, now I'm giving the prompt. Write a JDBC application which calls a Oracle SQL procedure, to save an employee record. As it is, you can give to the ChatGPT. So you know why I'm giving you, sir, why you're asking us to go ChatGPT? Because you don't know JDBC, right? Okay. Now you know what is the steps it will give. Step one, it will give you maybe create a table, maybe. Second, it will give some insert rows. Okay. And third, it will give you a JDBC program. Okay. So in JDBC program, before that, it will write one procedure to save the employee rows into the table. It will write one procedure. Again, procedure is nothing but inside again you have a SQL query only. Okay. It will write one procedure. Inside procedure you can see one SQL query. That SQL query nothing but inside. Now, when you're writing JDBC code, in your JDBC code, you will call this procedure like this. So here, what is the procedure you will write it? That procedure we will call it here in JDBC program. I know the steps, 6 steps will be there, but yeah, this lesson is not intended for JDBC. But what I want to highlight, whenever as a developer, we have to create only procedures inside the SQL. Sir, how do we validate before we want to write that procedure, before we want to use that procedure in JDBC program? How we can ensure whether it is working fine or not? So that's where we'll take the help of anonymous procedure and we can validate it. Once it is getting proper result, then we can use this procedure in our JDBC program. This is generally, we do it. Make sense?
Sir, can you repeat the question again? Prompt
The
for
question.
ChatGPT.
Acha. Wait. Maybe you people are eagerly, waiting. Maybe I can show you the prompt with code also. No worries. 1 second, man. I'll erase this dump. Okay. Okay. Write a JDBC application which calls Oracle SQL a procedure. The procedure will store an employee row into the DB. Consider the employee table has ID, name, salary. Yeah, this is the way, guys. We generally give the prompt. Okay, let's run it. So now you're learning. I mean, once you start JDBC, you'll understand much better. I explain, See, it's creating a table. Okay. And see, guys, the beauty is, it's creating a procedure. See, we know it. We know it. Step by step, we know it. And what is this percentile type? Yeah, today I'm about to explain. Okay, but yeah, you can see this. Okay. So this is my next topic today. Okay, no worry. But you can see procedure name is add employee. 3 parameters. Okay. You remember I explained in the last session only. Wherever your values are there, okay, replace the values with replace the values with
Variable.
variables. Yeah, these are the PID, P name, P salary are your parameters. Okay, right. And let's scroll down. Yeah, this is your procedure as I explained. Now, guys, you can see third step is JDBC program only. You'll write some Java code. Okay, I know the 6 steps, but yeah, you cannot understand now here. Yeah, now if you scroll down, guys, here you can see, here you can see call space add employee. Your add employee is nothing but your procedure. So from Java application, you'll call your procedure, guys. How many parameters are there? 3 now. That 3 will pass it by using prepared statement. And finally, you'll get this message. Employee inserted successfully. Clear? If you guys already finished JDBC, this is straightforward to understand. But if you don't know Java, if you won't know what is exception handling, if you don't know what is JDBC, yeah, it's very difficult. But on high level, I have explained. But this is a code is going to be executed at background. Make sense? Guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So let's go back. So guys, today you know what I planned. This is what I have planned. Okay. I think I have explained in the last session itself. But if you really need the queries, not queries, maybe I can show you. Okay. Maybe this is an example also I can take it. But yeah, we can take a new notepad. Let's say, guys, do you want to be recall? Insert reusable query. How to make SQL insert query reusable in procedures. How to make, 1 second, let me write it. How to make a reusable insert query via procedure. This is we already learned it, and I remember that I was asking you to practice for update and delete. Okay, I remember, but no worry, I'll explain one more time. I'm happy to explain one more time because if you are in sync, then I can show you this as well today. The select one also I'll show you today. Okay. So yeah, first one I'll go, guys. How to make a reusable insert query via procedure. So I'll create a procedure first. Hmm. Create procedure. Procedure name is add employee, or let's say save employee. Hmm? Save employee. It should say as begin. It should say as begin and slash. And then we'll say execute here save underscore employee. Okay. So I think we are already working on a table. I do recall. So I'll take the same table as reference today. Okay. Employee ID, first name, last name, and salary. Okay. Employee ID, first name, and last name. This is a table. I'll take it. Okay. Generally, we'll write this insert query, right? Right? Generally, we'll write this insert query. But yeah, what is the session I have given? Because this is one more time I'm repeating. I need everyone attention here. Yeah, I was making this insert query reusable. Guys, help me. What should I do? I have a values.
Replace them with parameters.
Correct. So I'll be doing the same way. PID, parameter ID. Go ahead. Parameter first
First
name.
name, parameter last name,
Correct. Parameter last name. I think the last name is salary. I think. Correct. Let's recall. Yeah, it's a salary. Nice. Now we should declare this 4 as. Guys, this 4 we have to declare as.
in
Parameters, no. Should say, so declare them as, parameters. Help me. PID. In number.
number,
First name.
Varchar.
in varchar,
In varchar. Right. Then.
in varchar.
In Varchar.
Guys, do you really want me to go again? This example? You want me to execute it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Silence. Yeah. Fine. Let me first of all, read the data. What is there in this table? Oh, it's already there up to 102. Let's add 103. Okay. 103. Let's say name 1, or let's say first name 1. Okay. Last name 1. Okay. And then some salary. So also, I'll be dropping a proper message. Okay. After your insertion is done, I'll be dropping a proper one message saying, record saved successfully. Make sense? Yes, makes sense what I was doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you execute this procedure, this row is inserted. Okay. And then you'll get that message. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Yeah. See, record saved successfully. Let's do this also quickly to see records are affected or not. Okay, records are affected or not. See, guys, it's affected. Now I need your help, guys. I need your help. This is a task I think I have given, but anyhow, we'll practice this again. This is, guys, we'll practice this again. Okay. So first, guys, I have explained you so far how to make reusable, insert query. Now we'll see update query, guys. So tell me, guys, an update query. I want to update first name, last name, salary. I want to update first name, last name, salary of a given employee. Tell me the query, please. Tell me the query, please.
Update employees.
Update employees.
Set first
Set
name.
column
Hmm.
one. First
Set
name.
first
equal
underscore name. Don't give value. What should I write?
parameter, sir.
Correct. FNI given. Go ahead.
Set last name equal to
What should I write?
ln.
Some parameter name. Next.
No?
Next.
Salary equal to
Some SAL.
salary.
Okay.
Visa.
Where? I remember the column name. ID equal to some ID. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm done. And here let's
Parameters
change
are
the
different, sir.
message. Yeah. See, this order this order you can change as per your convenience. Okay. So the first one is this one, right? This one is right. Your first name. Guys, even if you give this also, does not a matter. But yeah, the only thing you need to make sure that your parameters should match like this. Okay.
Previously, parameters are p underscore reference, so that's why.
Yeah. That's what I updated. See, now let's change the procedure name as well since you are doing an update. Okay, so my procedure name I have changed it to update employee. Okay, now guys, earlier I stored this, right? Now I'll be giving something, like this. Okay, I'll be giving like this. New first name, new last name, and then let's change the salary to 66,000. For whom we are changing 103. Okay, now 103 assigned to this ID, first name, last name, and salary will be this new values. And whenever you run the query, it's run properly and you'll get this message. Make sense what's happening here? Make sense what's happening here?
Sure.
Okay, let's run this. Guys, I did the create procedure done. See, right? Your procedure is created, now executed, and you got a message that your record updated successfully. And then you can see new first name, new last name, 66,000. Okay, I think this is also clear, everyone, I believe. So let's target the last button now. Yeah, guys, can you help me now? Delete query. Here. Please help me the delete query.
Delete from employees.
Delete from employees.
Where
Right.
employee ID equal to ID.
Correct. Right. You should write employee ID equal to ID. Now how many parameters I have to pass?
Only one, sir.
Correct. Only one you can pass it. Change your procedure name to delete. Okay. Now let's call the procedure and you can pass a single parameter. Single parameter and message everything, I updated correctly. Let's deliver this. See, guys, deleted successfully, and that guy was deleted. See. Okay, so does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think the last one, that is actually my, the today topic. Okay, my intention is not to explain this again, but yeah, I think it's a 2 days gap, right? I know, guys, you forgot everything. At least you are able to recall now. And maybe I can give one more heads up here. We were learning procedures. The only reason is in this block we were writing our SQL queries. Okay. We were creating the procedures, but internally inside the project you are writing your SQL queries only. See, You're writing your insert queries only. At least you understood now why we are learning the procedures?
Instead of writing the query again and again, we just have to call a processor and provide values.
Exactly. So that query won't be recompile it again. Okay, this is the main agenda. Okay, don't miss it. Don't miss it. This is the main agenda. I think yeah, this is we'll practice today. Okay, how to make a reusable select query. Reusable in the sense, yeah, I'll give you one requirement. I'll give you one requirement. I want to print a salary of one employee ID. I want to print a salary of one employee ID. Tell me the select query.
Select salary from employees where employee ID equal to 1.
No. I'll repeat my requirement. I want to show salary of a one employee ID. Guys,
Select a
okay.
salary from the employee.
So let's go with the requirement. So we should not get confused. The requirement one is show salary of a given employee ID. So this is the requirement. Yeah. So we have to display only salary. No. So if you have to display only salary. Okay. From it should say employees. That's it. That's it. Guys, that's it. I want to print one employee ID salary, not everyone.
Where ID is equal to employee ID equal to 1.
Nice. It should say employee underscore ID equal to 1. Focus. Let's focus in this query. Am I hard coding any values?
Star 1.
Yes. So, see, the query is giving 44,000 and in this query you are hard coding the one, correct? But what we learn to make query usabilities, guys, to make query usabilities, we should not hard code the values, correct? We should not hard code the values. So I'll be writing the procedure name is guys, show salary, uh, show salary by employee ID. Okay, show salary employed by employed. I think this is name is making more sense, right? To you see, show salary by employee ID. Okay, so this is a query we decided to run, correct? But we confirm we got a we know we understood already something that will be not hard coding the values. What should I do here? What
In
should I do
place
here?
of one ID.
Correct. Just take a variable, parameter name, and now this parameter value will be assigned to you this. Right? So let me write a message. Record fetch successfully. Okay, because we are doing fetching operation, right? Okay. Yeah. Now let's pass one ID. So my procedure name is show employee by ID. Show salary by ID. Show salary by ID. Guys, do you have any questions here? I'll wait for some time because next to 15 minutes, this program extensions you can see. That's it. This program extensions only you can see it. Okay, guys. Array, I'm waiting for acknowledgement. Is that clear? Any questions? Ah, okay.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yeah, this query won't run. One issue is there. I'll tell you what was the issue. So why that issue? Because same query you pasted it, right? Just you are changing the value, right? Yeah, one issue is there. One issue is there. Let's create a procedure first. Don't run. One issue will be there. Yeah. So guys, see here, you got a one error. procedure created with compilation. I'll tell you what was the error. Okay. Let's say, imagine you went in a shop, guys. Okay. You went to in a shop to buy the groceries. So this is your shop. Okay. And you went to buy, a groceries. Okay. Now what you will do generally, you pay the money. You pay the money. And this guy will, give the groceries to you. Now the point is how this groceries will given to you. Will it give uh, individual groceries like dal, rice, soups, whatever it is? Guys, what you will do? Okay, maybe I can tell you, what I was expecting. See, when you're doing payment, okay, when you're doing payment, you should give a empty carry bag, right? You should give a empty carry bag. Okay, survive. You're doing pay and you should give a empty carry bag. So what are the groceries he was giving? Okay, he will wrap all the groceries into this bag, right? This bag and give it back to you. You understood, guys, this concept? Right.
So,
Now here we have a table. Okay. Now written a select query. Now what is ID you are passing? I think you're not passing, but you'll pass one ID. One means maybe this row will be get, right? One means this row will be get. And this row, what you are expecting? Salary you are expecting. Yes, you're expecting salary from the database table. Okay. But are you giving any empty carry bag? No. Then how the select query will give the salary to you? You have to give an empty bag to it. You have to give an empty bag to it. So that what the select query will do, it will take that salary and store this into a bag. Okay. Store this into a bag. I'll tell you what is this in the bag here. We'll store this into a bag. This bag is nothing but, because this bag is nothing but you have to create a temporary variable. Okay, you have to create a temporary variable. How to create temporary variable. And sir, how do I store the salary into the temporary variable? Yeah, for that purpose, we'll be use a keyword called into. Two things, guys, need to do it. If you do these two things, this errors won't come. Okay. First one is, first is you have to create a temporary variable. I mean, you should declare a temporary variable. Second thing is using into keyword, you have to store it. Okay. I think on high level you are clear, I believe. Okay.
Like,
Let's.
sir, it stores all the salary values into that temporary variable.
Correct. That's what I was referring. See. So what do you need to do more? As I explained, declare one temp variable. Sir, what type it is? What type it is? You have to tell me the answer. What type it is? Is it number or
varchar.
varchar? Hey,
Numbers.
Number.
yes. See, if you are buying, non-liquid things, right? You have to give a normal cover. That's fine. But if you are buying something a liquid, then you should give some, a box kind of thing, right? I mean, to hold the liquid things. Similarly, you're holding salary, right? You're asking salary. Salary is number type, right? So you should say number here only. Okay. Now this section is done. This section is done. Okay. Now this is again you're processing again something new, right? Okay. Then you're processing, right? You're getting data from the DB. So this everything you have to keep inside a separate begin and end, right? Now, guys, as I explained just now, you how to use an extra keyword called into, right? Now, whatever the salary you are getting from DB, like 44,000, that 44,000 moved into the temp. Okay. Now, guys, if you want to display it, you can also happily display it. So now I'll be displaying the message. Okay, see, ID, nothing but one, and you have to use a pipe symbol. Okay, you have to use a pipe symbol, and then let me write ID. I mean, you will get one employee salary is again use double pipe and just print the temp. I know I have not explained what is double pipe here. So guys, this double pipe, it will do concatenation of the outputs. This double pipe will concat the outputs, guys. Concat nothing but outputs will come side by side. Okay. Now let's say guys, if you pass one, right? So it will become one. Okay. Now in single quote, what you are writing? Salaries, right? So that will become as it is. Again, you are using pipe now. Pipe with what? Temp, right? In temp, what you will get? 44,000, right? So these three outputs will be combined and you can see a final message. Now let me read the final message. One employee salary is 44,000. Now if you change two, we'll get two employee salaries. That salary will be printed. So this pipe is for concatenation. Don't get confused. And the very important for this example is why you should take a temp and what this into is doing. This is the only two things is tough here. I'm sure everyone understood now. This temp is nothing but a bag that you are giving to select query. Now what select query will do? It will read the salary of a ID and store that into the bag. Make sense? Please confirm everyone. Guys, can I get some thumbs up symbols? Does that make sense?
Sir, but using hard code is very easy to write the code using this creating process.
Sandhya, actually, see, we never hard code anything in our projects. We never.
Okay.
Okay, always it has to be configured. Okay, nothing will be hard coding yet. For that purpose, now we will be using constants in your Java. Okay, and generally
Okay,
again, a constants don't think that will declare public static final. That actually written in a separate file. Okay, like properties file we generally call it as. Okay, and from there itself we'll read it actually. Okay. It will take some time to to understand. Once you start working on a project, maybe after 6 months you'll understood everything.
These are
Nothing will
the
hard
great.
code in the projects. Okay, nothing will be hard code. Right. So let's run this everything. What it's showing? Name is already used by an existing object. Okay. Am I not using or replace? Okay. Yeah, this is a problem, right? So it's always suggestible to use it. Hmm. So let's create the project first. We'll go step by step. Yeah, see, project is created, right? No errors, right? Because the EC case, you got the wonderful message. See, one employee salary is 44,000. Now if I pass two, we'll get two employee salaries 55,000. Right? If I pass three, you'll get three employee salaries. As I explained, this is a pipe, guys. It's just a pipe. It combines the outputs. General pipe, right? For connectivity purpose. Water connectivity purpose. Okay, that is actually. So this is a first pipe, and this is second pipe, and third pipe. And this is connectivity. Connectivity. So the whole output you can see at a time. In Java, you use plus symbol, na? Right? So that way, guys, it will work. Make sense, everyone, this?
yes, sir.
Guys, makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go one more requirement. And this time I was expecting, a query from you. I mean, the entire code from you. I want to show, okay, I want to show first name of a given employee ID. Only first name. Tell me a procedure name, what should I change? Okay, everything you have to tell now. Tell me, what is the procedure name? Arey, you can guess,
Show
man.
first name by
So first
employee.
name, employee ID.
Correct. Okay, next. Is there a parameter need to change or not?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, what about temporary variable?
Varchar.
Varchar.
Nice. Nine. Why you decided to
Name
varchar?
is
Name is a
Varchar.
varchar.
Name type is
Correct,
Varchar.
correct. Tell me the query.
Select
first
first name.
Select first name into temp. Why this into temp?
You are storing that name in temporary variable, sir.
Correct. Absolutely correct. DB will give this first name. Okay, but where I have to store it, right? That's what. Yeah, I think this is never changed. Now I'll change the message. I'll change the message. This way, employee first name is. We'll get the temp. Let's quickly run it. Yeah, I think it will run perfectly without any errors. Let's run it. Mm. Oh, is it again created any errors? Why? Oh, I think I understood this. And let's put this. Because if you simply give varchar, it won't take. Should give the size. See, should give the size. Let's run it. See, guys, one employee first name is James. Two employee name is John. One more very important thing I want to discuss here now. Okay, one more very important thing. Let me this query quickly. How many rows are there totally?
7, sir.
Okay, so okay, how many IDs are there? One. What are the IDs are exist? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 101, 102. Now, if we pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 102, this procedure will work fine, right? But if I pass 5, what will happen? Guys, what will happen?
Exception.
Correct. You
Error.
remember, this is the exception use case now. Okay, this is the exception use case. I mean, you remember array concepts also the same. If you're trying to access index which is not there, okay, it will show array index out of index. Similarly, if I pass 5 or 500, array the entries are not there, right? So you'll definitely guess you'll get an exception. See, you'll get an error, okay, and the error you can see, no data found. You'll get something, but if this message, if we show to the customers, if we show these error codes to the customers, are they able to understand? Are they able to understand these error codes?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. So we have to handle this very gracefully, correct? So for that purpose, guys, okay, the same query, the extra, you have to add an exception block. Okay, the same query, just need to add an extra block just like this. Okay, like this, extra block you need to add it. See, exception when no data found, then display this message. So what are the ID that you are passing? Okay, the message will get one ID is not exist in the table. Like that, no, you'll get a proper message, guys. Now let me create this procedure again. Now earlier procedure of without exception handling. Okay. Now this is an extra code I have added, guys. Now let's execute the procedure. Now let's pass 100. Earlier you got some error codes, right? But now I'm handling this with gracefully with a proper message. I hit it and guys see it, you're getting a proper message. Array your 100 ID is not exist in the table. This is a simple topic I want to explain exception handling, but in Java it's almost 2 to 3 day session exception handling chapter. They need to know try, catch, throw, throws, finally all the keywords. A lot of things are there. But in PLSQL, very simple. Like how you use declare section, how we use declare section. Similarly, you have an exception, a block separately. Okay. And there, guys, you have to use a keyword called when, and you have to mention your exception name. And then, so when means if there is any exception in this begin and this section. So if this exception match to no data found, then this message will be sent it to the customers. So this is something, a exception handling in a procedure. Make sense? Guys, does that make sense? Exception handling?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll give a simple task to you today. Just give it a try. One simple task. Okay. So maybe, yeah, there's a requirement 2, right? So maybe I'll give one requirement 3. Just give it a try. Same query almost. But show last name. Show last name. Show last name of an employee, of a given employee. With exception handling, just try it. Okay. No, you'll need to just copy and paste it, but give it a try. Okay, that's all for today. Because tomorrow we can see the continuation. Okay, I think today I have covered up to here. Okay, up to here. And tomorrow I'll go with this. Your procedures are completed. Big chapter. And remaining are very simple. Okay, the procedures are completed. Okay.
Do we get multiple exceptions, sir?
Yeah, if you need multiple exception, you can write one more exception block. One more exception block, and you can write what exception it is. Okay.
Here the exception is no data found. That's why we wrote that. Sir.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. The generic message we have to deliver. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Bye, guys. Good night.